Hey you guys, it's your girl Schuler Elliott here, and let me tell you guys something. I am so hyped and so excited to be back, to be talking to you guys, to be in the zone, back on the channel, whatever you want to call it, however you want to say it. I have missed you guys. Whew. It's been a year. But we're back and we're better than ever. And let me tell you, when I say it's been a year, it's been a year. Like, there has been so much that has happened, so many things that I've gone through, but we ain't gonna get into that today. That's for a different day, a different time, a different therapy session. Oh my gosh, you guys. I was actually just featured on another blog. If you go to cordiallycamille.com, right here on the screen. Also, it is linked in the description box down below. You can definitely go check that out. Please do. The link to the blog post I was featured in is also in the description box. So go ahead and give it a read. It is a phenomenal blog. I love it. I stay up to date on Cordially Camille all the time. Obsessed. And I know that you will be too. You're gonna want to go check that out. But what she did is she has a section on her blog where she features like random people, right? And I was featured on the Fresh Faces section of her blog, which I was honored and so excited to do. I love to write and I love skincare, so those two things are right up my alley, so put them together. I was a happy gal. I was as happy as a lark. What does that? I think that's an old term. Do people still say that? As happy as a lark. Like, Urban Dictionary. Can we Urban Dictionary that real quick? Like, and you guys definitely go check that out if you want an extension of this video, because I get into a little bit more detail about my skincare routine, skincare faux pas, and things that I've done and maybe made some mistakes on, and things that I'm doing right now. I get into way more detail on that blog post. And it's not just my post. She posts other people's skincare routine, her skincare routine, and her skin's just gorgeous, like painfully gorgeous. And today I thought I would post this to go along with her blog post. We are talking about all of the natural skincare products that I use to heal my skin from a terrible breakout within 3 days. Quick rundown. I tried something that was trending on TikTok and I saw all of these models doing it and they had really clear skin, so I was like, why am I not on this? Like, why have I taken so long to get on this train? So I ordered the thing that they were all using, which was a face steamer. This bad boy. It's super cute, right? It's super like, oh my gosh, this totally looks like I have my life together. I have my skincare routine together. So I ordered it. It looked so cool. All the girls were holding it. They had on their like little white robes. They had their hair back, and then they had their steamer on, and they were just absorbing all the moisture in their skin. And I was like, oh my gosh, that just must be why their skin is so soft and supple looking, like because of this thing. Even though I do create content and I'm a content creator and I upload content and I know how the world of social media can be, I still fall into the trap that all of us commoners do, all of us civilians do, even other influencers, other content creators, they do the same thing, even though we know how social media can be. We all buy the juice. So what did I do? I bought the juice. Okay, I bought it. I was so excited when the Amazon man dropped it off at my house. I was so hype about it. I used it. I was taking all kinds of videos. I was like, guys, look at me. I got my life together. You guys need to get this face steamer, like open up these pores and clean them. So I was like, you know what? After I did it the first time, my skin feels so soft. I'm gonna do it again tomorrow. And then I'm gonna do it again the next day. But what I didn't realize after 2 weeks of using it every day, almost every day, I decided to, you know what? Maybe I should look it up. Am I doing this right? After 2 weeks. Should have thought about this before. Googled it. You're only supposed to do it once a week. All of a sudden, there were all of these warning signs online saying, do not use the face steamer from TikTok. Do not use it. Do not get it. Steaming your face like that can ruin your skin. But I went to the bathroom and I was like, my skin is still fine. I'm good. We're good. So I'm just not going to use it anymore. So I'm good. Dodged a bullet on that one. This particular day, I was noticing that when I was on my run, my skin was burning. So I was like, what is going on? Like, is it my sunscreen? What's the issue? I always use this. Did they switch their formula? What's the problem? As soon as I finished running, I got back in the pool and I literally sat in the sun and I could just feel my skin like cooking, but I was like, oh, it's fine. I come home and my skin is completely broken out. It was horrible, you guys. It was awful. And I typically have always had clear skin, more on the clear side. After I went through middle school and after freshman year of high school, maybe a breakout here and there, maybe. When I tell you that face steamer messed up my skin, it messed up my skin. For the longest time I was like trying to Google things, figure out what to do, try new products, and nothing was working. It was actually only making it worse. And as soon as a little few bumps would go away, a bunch would come and there was leaving scars. It was terrible. Messed with my self-esteem. I was like not happy. I was not feeling pretty. I noticed that all of the skincare products I was currently using had a lot of chemicals I did not know about in it. Cetaphil, I believe that's how you pronounce it. People always say it different ways, but I've been calling it Cetaphil, so that's what we're gonna go with. Cetaphil, I am absolutely obsessed with. I was recommended Cetaphil by my dermatologist and have been using it ever since. So that is technically not a natural product. That is a product that I still stand by and love using and still use it to this day. But I noticed all of these little creams and like gels and serums I was using, they were saying, oh, all natural on the front, but lying to me because I look on the back and the label has so many different chemicals and words I can't even pronounce, and I look it up and it's like poison. Like, it's not good for you at all, and you're just putting that in your skin hoping that it's curing the issue that is caused, and that's just not the case. I marched myself right over to my local health store. I was just like, you know what, we're gonna Google ways to clear a breakout naturally. So I was looking up all these products and some were saying aloe vera gel, some were saying this, some were saying that. I found all kind of stuff, so let's get into it. Everyone has been ramping and raving about hyaluronic acid and how it's really good for you and it makes your skin look super soft and youthful. It gets rid of wrinkles and lines and clears your skin and adds brightness to your skin. But if you notice, a lot of the skincare products will be like, hey, this is by, I don't know, think of a brand in your head. This is by us, and it's with hyaluronic acid. So you look on the back of the label and you see all of these millions of products with all these chemicals and stuff, and then the last line it says hyaluronic acid. So there's barely any in there, but they can still say, hey, it's with hyaluronic acid, so we're gonna charge you more, when they're just lying to you and it's just filled up with crap. I went to the health food store and I went into the skin and beauty section and I got pure hyaluronic acid, and I looked on the ingredients, and this is literally fragrance-free, gluten-free, vegan-friendly, dye-free, and cruelty-free. I mean, I'm not a big like save the bunnies person, but like, sure, like that's cool. The only products in here is literally water and a hyaluronic acid. It is 100% pure, and that's what I loved about it. So what I did is, after I finished my face washing, before I moisturized, I put on a few squirts of hyaluronic acid onto all of my problem areas, which at that time, unfortunately, that was my entire face. Your girl smeared this stuff everywhere. I was like, oh, fix me, Jesus. It was bad. These products are all natural, okay? You're not gonna get the cute little aesthetically pleasing bottle that looks like some little old people medicine bottle. This is silver aloe vera gel. So Colloidal Silver, I'm not really sure exactly what it does, but I looked it up and they're like, if you have a breakout and you want to clear it naturally, you're gonna want to use, you know, Colloidal Silver. And I'm like, okay, I've heard that growing up a little bit before. I never really tried it, but your girl, I was so desperate, so I was willing to try anything. So I threw this John in the cart. So what I did is, after the hyaluronic acid, I also put this same gel on my hands and smeared it in my problem areas, again, my whole face, and I just let it dry. I didn't immediately go in with my moisturizer. I literally let it dry, and I sat, watched TV, did my homework, read a book, like whatever. I just chilled for a little bit, did this all at night. I have always been a huge fan of Lush products. I've always loved Lush because Lush always had clean products. This mask, I'm telling you guys, it's fabulous. I love it. It's the mask of Magnum Minty, kind of a minty sensation. It's supposed to clean out your pores, which I needed with my breakout. So it really helped get all that dirt and all the built up sunscreen that I had deep in my pores, because the face steamer opened up my pores, and then I put a lot of sunscreen in, went for a run, then I went to the pool and let the sunscreen just soak in my skin. So it was burning and it got deep in my pores, so it caused bumps everywhere because my pores were clogged. I needed this mask to kind of clean out my pores, get out all the gunk, and it was a process, but I did use this as well. Next product from Lush is my Tea Tree face toner. It is like a watery base. You can kind of hear it. Tea tree is supposed to be a natural way to cleanse. You don't want to overuse tea tree. You do not want to put it in places where you do not need it because it will burn. Last but not least, after I kind of cleared up my skin, and my skin after 3 days, literally I was faithful with using these products. Y'all, I did not go anywhere. I stayed in. I literally just was like, okay, I'm gonna keep doing this routine over and over and over again and just hopefully pray to God, Lord help me, that it works. And it did. After my skin decided to finally act right and heal up a little bit, I had quite a few like acne scars. So the bumps were gone, but it left little like brownish dots on my skin of where the bumps were. Just literally kind of like a little acne scar. I looked up a good way to get rid of like the dark spots and the dark marks that were left after a breakout is to use vitamin E oil. And again, you're not going to want to use a product that's like, oh, this lotion, this moisturizer with vitamin E, because it's barely going to have any vitamin E in it, and it's going to have a lot of other things that you don't need. You just want the pure product. I got this one off of Amazon. The first few products I got from the health food store. Lush, I got those directly from Lush because you can't get Lush anywhere else. If you don't live near Lush, but you can order it, it doesn't take long to come. But I got this right off of Amazon. It is 100% pure vitamin E oil, and vitamin E is supposed to lighten any dark marks, lighten any scars. I've been faithful with using this just to get my skin back to where it was before anything happened, because I was doing well. My skin was super clear. I didn't have any issues. There were no dark marks. I was doing really well. I was on top of my skincare routine, and this just plummeted me to the bottom of the deep dark sea. Like, it was bad. But we came back, we survived, we're better. But I do like to stay faithful with the vitamin E just to continue to lighten those marks. Well, you guys, those are all the natural products that I used to clear my skin within 3 days, and it was a process, but we made it. I will have links to all of these items down in the description box down below if you want to go buy them, if you want to go check them out. Let me know how it goes. DM me on Instagram, follow me on my socials, you guys. I do keep it 100 with you. Other people like to be like, oh, try this, and they really don't use it. I've used all of these products. I love them. Stay away from the face steamer, okay? Do not believe TikTok. Do not believe the influencers and the content creators. I'm telling you, cap. Do not believe Gigi Hadid in them. Do not believe them, okay? Because they're lying to you. Because they're probably advertising something, and they probably have their own skincare routine that they're not telling you. So don't do what I did. Don't go get the face steamer. Stay away from it. You guys can read more about this skincare journey and this story on cordialycamille.com. Like I said, she is an amazing blogger. If you want to read more about the story and more about my faux pas and other skincare products that I use and tips and tricks that I've learned, you can go read all about that. The link will be in the description box down below. I hope this helps you guys in your skincare routine, add new things, try new things, especially if you're trying to move to cleaner products. Thank you guys so much for watching this. I hope you guys have a great day or night, whatever time of the day or night you're watching this. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Bye!